Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we're going to be testing the highway fuel economy of the 2021 Nissan Armada. We're going to head out on the highway and do 50 miles out and 50 miles back at an average 70 miles per hour to get a realistic fuel economy number for this large body-on-frame SUV. And before we get started, let's hop out and take a quick look at it. Updated with new looks, a little bit of extra power for 2021, Nissan's recognizable Armada. A little bit dirty here from some of our previous videos, of our live drive, taking it off-road and stuff. If you want to see more on the Armada, check the links in the description. We've got a sound system test and a car court debate. But today it's all about fuel economy. Now why do we do this test? Well, the EPA's highway fuel economy test gives this Armada 19 miles per gallon. And that test only averages 48 miles per hour. We know there are people who take their vehicles on long road trips and would like to know what sort of numbers they can realistically see out of their car. So in order to do that, we're going to fill up at the pump here, go out and do 100 miles, come back, fill up at the same pump, using the same 3-click fueling method, and get ourselves a result. A few things to note today: outside temperature is 57 degrees Fahrenheit, and that should heat up a little bit as we're on the road. And then tire pressures have also been set to their door placard 35 psi cold. Lastly, we are going to run the climate control at 73 degrees auto. And yes, this might use the air conditioning, but people got to be comfortable, and that's just how we do this test. So let's hop out and fill it up. We had 8.495 gallons going in. Before we actually start up the vehicle, reset our GPS, reset the vehicle's trip computer, and we're ready to begin. We're going to head over a quarter mile to the highway and pick up the test from there. Well, the goal of this test isn't to hypermile, but rather to drive smoothly and efficiently as one might on a highway road trip. So in order to do that, we're going to get up to highway speeds nice and easy, set our cruise control at a GPS indicated 72 miles per hour. 5.6 liter V8, absolutely no problem getting up to speed. Looks like the dash is a few miles per hour over GPS. Let's get dialed in here. Initial highway observations, not the smoothest ride, but pretty darn quiet in here, so that's good. So we're going to continue on with the test and catch up with you at the end. In the meantime, enjoy this time lapse of the entire trip.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Coming into the end of the highway fuel economy test here in the Armada, thankfully we are up 2 miles per gallon above EPA at 20.9 MPG according to the vehicle's trip readout. It's been an okay highway cruiser. I'm not a fan of how light the steering is. Look at all this play. There's a vagueness to the steering, and it requires a lot of corrections as you're driving along. It's very easy to wander with it. It's not very confident. Other than that, it's fairly quiet in here. We measured 72 decibels on our rudimentary phone decibel readout. We're going to cruise back on into the gas station here. Did average 70 miles per hour. Outside temperatures up to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. This fan is blowing quite hard. I'm not a big fan. Get it? Big fan. Not a big fan of how hard the fan blows on auto mode, but it is what it is, I suppose. We did test and review the 13-speaker Bose audio system. Not very great. If you want to see that full review, check the link in the description. there we are, coming to a stop at 20.9 MPG, 98.8 miles on the dash compared to 99.5 on the GPS. Let's fill it up. 5.053 gallons going in. 99.5 divided by 5.053 is giving us 19.7 miles per gallon. So rounding up to 20. Slightly better than EPA, but still not fantastic. We do have a 26-gallon fuel tank, so 26 times 20 is giving us an effective highway cruising range of 520 miles at 70 miles per hour. So, I'm glad we beat EPA, but still, the Navigator we tested did better than this, and this only did 1 mile per gallon better than the Escalade, which makes more power and is larger. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you found that informative. If you want to see more on the Armada, check the links in the description, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.